Hello and welcome to a new playthrough in Days 2. A lot of people have wanted this game since I did the first one. So the question is, why am I doing this when I've got so many games? So I'm basically going to be taking a break between games, shifting, which games I do and stuff like that. Why? Because it gets boring doing the same thing over and over again. So let's look at it. Please enter your name. Are you sure with Anon? It's been a while since I worked a night shift. While sighing for what feels like 100th time today, I stop my busy working hands and shift my gaze to the outside. It's midway between seasons and the weather is not quite cold but not quite hot either. Even when I look out from the inside of the convenience store, it's the middle of the night and it's too dark to find any sign which might give away the turn of the season. I'm going to lower the music just a smidgen. The only thing which hints at the change for the seasonal good decorations inside the store. Although, even those need to be put away soon. Oops, I gotta get back to work. I move my hands once more and start working again. I've been working at this convenience store ever since I graduated from university. The wages are low, but I don't have any costly pastimes, so I can live relatively comfortable lifestyle. I wake up in the morning, eat breakfast, work, eat dinner, and go back to sleep. That's the cycle of my current life. Welcome! I hear the jingle of the door open and automatically call out my greeting. Even for me, it sounds unmotivated.
肉まんってありますか?
Ooh, it's loud. Sorry? Unwittingly giving this as a response, I realize I'm being called and turn around to face the customer. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Would you mind saying that again?
まだ肉まんはありますか?
Apparently this girl is in a ponytail wants to buy a meat bun. Yes, we have some. Which would you like?
それじゃあこれを2つください.
2 specialty meat buns, that'll be 500 yen. The girl chooses 2 of the relatively pricier meat buns at our store. Next to her stands, this may sound a bit rude, but a totally ordinary guy one might find anywhere. Yep, an ordinary guy, and almost impossible to describe. Compared to Mr. Average Joe, the girl in the ponytail is pretty cute. This may sound rude again, but I can't help thinking that these two don't seem to belong together.
肉まんを食べるとあの日を思い出すね.
This is the first time I've ever seen this girl, but I've spotted the guy a few times before. It was quite a while ago, but I recall seeing him come during one of my late night shifts. They're likely a couple. The cute girl really do exist, huh? I can't help feeling like a loser and it depresses me. The reason why a couple would visit a convenience store in the middle of the night are limited. A couple coming to do their shopping or buying daily necessities, either that or... I was convinced they were coming to buy that, but after she asked for meat buns, I'm not so sure. Would you like a bag?
袋はいらないです.
I put a sticker on the meat bun as proof of purchase and hand it to Miss Ponytail. Thank you very much. I once again automatically call out a thanks as I watch the couple take off with their arms intimately intertwined. Man, it'd be nice to have a girlfriend. I mumble these words as I stare out into the dark city night, watching their silhouettes fade into the distance. I didn't have a girlfriend while I was in high school, and the university either, of course. I thought I might end up with some kind of relationship with a girl once I got to university, but the reality wasn't so simple. I guess you have to be proactive if you really want a girlfriend. With this thought on my mind, I hear the door chime once more. There sure are a lot of customers tonight. Based on hearsay from a guy who usually works the night shift, there shouldn't be too many customers at this time. Apparently, at one point, he can pass a shift staring into space in the back of the store. Welcome. The ones who enter the shop are two girls wearing clothes in an odd mishmash of clashing patterns. Something about their outfits gives off an old Japan vibe. Yeah, it does. They must be cosplayers dressed as kunoichi ninjas. One of them has short hair, cut in a bob, and seems to be strong-willed. The other, long hair and seems more nonchalant. The one thing I can say for sure is they're both really cute. A cuteness that could compete with even that girl in the ponytail from earlier. I have no idea why two girls like this would be doing cosplay. Well, this is Akihabara after all. There's nothing strange about seeing cosplay here. No, this is definitely weird. I'd understand if it were daytime. But in the middle of the night, I doubt there are any cosplay events that run this late. They've got a lot of skin exposed, and walk around like this at night is unquestionably a reportable situation. Even worse, it's dangerous.
ここでいいじゃない。どんくさそうな店員が一人だし。すずちゃん、そういうことをしたらお兄さんに叱られちゃいますよ。
I have a feeling I've heard one of them badmouth me, but I'll ignore it for now.
でも背に腹越えられないって言うし。それでもです。お店の人に迷惑をかけるのは嫌でしょ？それはそうだけど。
I have no idea what they're talking about, but it seems the two girls are looking at the food in the bento corner. Something tells me they're looking at me as well. Nope, it's not my imagination. The short-haired girl is definitely looking at me.
あの店員なら大丈夫よ。私の忍術であっという間に持ち出してみせるわ。盗むのはダメです。ほら、お財布を探しに行きましょう。今日だってお腹空いてるくせに。
Steal? The words I catch them whispering are nothing to be proud of. Could they be planning to steal one of those bentos? Ugh, these customers might be a real pain. Putting aside the worry of the girls actually stealing or not, as a staff member, I'm the one who has to try and stop any theft. It'll be a pain, but it's better than being reprimanded by the boss later, who would no doubt ask what the hell I was doing at the register. Excuse me.
私たちは商品を見てるだけだけど。
I understand, but I can help you if you're looking for something.
あら、店員さんもお財布探しを手伝ってくれるんですか？
Wallet? It's me a joke in response to my question about what they're looking for, but what does she mean by looking for our wallet?
お金持ってないことを言ってどうするのよ。すずちゃんこそお金を持ってないですって言ってるようなものじゃないですか。
The short-haired girl slaps a hand at her mouth with an expression that screams, "Busted!" After this dramatic display, she looks extremely uncomfortable trying to avoid my gaze. Excuse me, you don't have any money?
お金ぐらい持ってるわよ。ほら。
Saying this, she sticks out her hand, which contains some kind of coin I've never seen before. Is that an old coin? The only one of them? Why does she have something like this? We can't accept coins like that here. There aren't any stores there that could possibly pay using some old coin like that.
なんで？琴屋のおじいちゃんが2000円ぐらいの価値あるって言ってたわよ。
I see. And that's applicable here how exactly?
ほら見なさい。これでお金持ってるって証明できたでしょ。
Still, even if that old coin is technically worth 2,000 yen, as actual money, it doesn't have a value of even 1 yen. Anyway, there's no shop in all of modern Japan where you could pay using old coins.
どうしよう。こいつ思ってたより頭いいわよ。
Hey, that's rude. What's her problem? After all her rude words, I might just snap regardless of her being a customer.
私の完璧な話術をものともしないのは褒めてあげるわ。
What perfect about that? Even a monkey could see through that trick.
シャル！あんたね、一応私たちはお客様なんだけど。
Don't care, get out.
そんな態度でいいのかしら？
Don't care, get out. Crap. It's too casual, but with them.
場合によってはあんたの上司にチクってやってもいいんだけど。
That could end up causing me a lot of trouble. What's with the annoying smirk? Well, if it's going to snitch on me anyway, I'm not even going to think of them as customers. That's right. With customers like this, they may complain no matter how politely I treat them. If that's how it's gonna go down, I'll just have to deal with them appropriately. And so what? All I'm doing is treating you as you deserve to be treated.
こいつ開き直った。
You two are to blame in the first place for talking about stealing and not even having any money. As a staff here, it's my duty to prevent theft. Even worse, going on about ninja arts. If you want to play, do it somewhere else.
正論ですね。そうだけど。こうなったらやっぱり私の忍術で。すずちゃん、関係ない人を巻き込んでいいんですか？よくない。
While watching the two of them whisper to each other from the corner of my eye, I wonder what to do next. I want them to leave the store immediately, but I doubt they'll listen to what I say. Plus, just as they said, these girls are customers, so I can't exactly force them out. If I slip and lay a hand on one of them, I might even be the one who ends up getting in trouble. What should I do? I should buy the damn bento for them. The only two things that come to mind are them calling the police or giving them something to eat. Well, if I called the police, that would make even more of a commotion. If that's the case, I might as well buy them something to eat and get them to leave the store as soon as possible. Plus,
お腹すいた。
there might be a reason for their situation. I admit that I feel bad handing them over to the police. Just wait here for a second.
警察なんか呼んだら許さないわよ。
Bitch, I am trying to be nice. Don't make me do it. I'm not gonna do that. The girls give me a puzzled look. Feeling their eyes drilling into me, I grab some bento at random and pass it through the cash register. Without skipping a beat, I take money out of my wallet and put it into the register. isn't exactly something I can be proud of. I heat up the bento, put them in a plastic bag, and hand the complete package over to the girls.
これは
Your bento. I'm giving these to you, so would you mind vacating the premises now?
でもいいんですか？お金を払わずに食べ物をいただくなんて。
Don't worry about it. I just don't want any trouble. Their eyes look repeatedly back and forth from the bag to me.
ありがとう。ありがとうございます。このご恩はいつか必ず。
I said don't worry about it. Hesitantly taking the bag from me, the girls expressed their thanks once more before leaving the store. Whew. I feel tired somehow. However, I doubt those two will show up again, so mission accomplished for now. It's early morning. When my time's up, I pass the baton to a student who has the next shift and head home for trying to stifle a yawn. I did yawn. The second I change out of my uniform and into my own clothes, I can't help but let out a big yawn. After the tension and long shift left my body, a wave of sleepiness must have suddenly overwhelmed me. It sure was a busy night. The one thing I remember particular is those two girls dressed up in ninja cosplay. Well, they were cute, and it would have been more than happy to welcome them as customers. However, the reality is that they didn't have a cent to their name. They were starving, and they had caused me a lot of trouble blabbering on about stealing a bento. Thanks to them, it would be an exaggeration to say that the exhaustion presented in my body is double the usual. Accumulated. I'm gonna sleep like the dead until tomorrow morning. I want to take a shower and go to sleep as soon as possible. That's the only thing in my mind right now. I'm home! I call out to the empty room as I open the front door. When I was living with my parents, I was in the habit of always calling out I'm home and got used to hearing welcome home back in response. Now that I'm living by myself, it's obvious that I can't expect any greetings whatsoever. Still, it's a custom of mine now, and I can't help saying it out loud. If I had a girlfriend, I'm sure she would welcome me home right about now.
あら、おかえりなさい。早かったんですね。
I spin around on the spot to take the girl out of my line of vision before snapping my eyes firmly closed. However, the sight of her naked body is burned into my mind's eye and I can't get rid of it. Her womanly curves, shining wet hair, flushed face, and glazed eyes that incite desire in any man. She's beautiful like a painting, with each detail painstakingly perfected, giving off a mystical and unworldly air. Don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it. The image remains so clear in my mind that I can practically visualize every drop of water running down her curved figure. No matter how hard I try to erase the vision of her from my head, my efforts are fruitless.
もう大丈夫ですよ。
Hearing her voice, I sigh with relief and turn back towards her. I have no idea what's going on. My brain can't process the current situation and is in a panicked state. I'll just drink something cold for now to try and calm down. Thinking this, I'm greeted by a familiar sight of my room bringing me a sense of comfort.
やっと
I'm calling the cops.
来たわね。
Or not. The short-haired girl is standing in the middle of my room, striking a bizarre pose. You're...
我のことを知っているよね。そう、我が名は黒き打天神忍者。ブラックベルよ。
God, no. Dark falling... What the heck is that?
黒き打天使忍者ブラックベル。
What does she mean, dark fallen angel ninja? Is she fallen angel or a ninja? She could at least choose one.
どうやら 我の名前を聞いて恐怖のあまりに声も出ないよね。
Fuck this, I'm gonna go call the police. No, I was just thinking you must be crazy.
よく言われるわ。でも一般人に私の崇高な考えは理解できない。
I'm calling the cops. With her weird pose and smug expression, this girl is really pissing me off. However, her expression changes to one of suffering from one moment to the next. Hey, are you alright?
また私の右腕が邪魔する。
Oh, we're going full in on this one. Wrinkles of pain appear in her face as the girl presses down on the bandage around her right arm. Didn't realize when I first met her, but now I have a closer look, I could see that her two eyes are different colors. Does it hurt?
邪魔な力をもってしても抑えることはできないのね。
We're going full in on this one. I give up. I can't understand what she's saying in the slightest.
あら、もう仲良くなったんですね。
I'd like to ask her exactly how she perceives this situation as anything remotely friendly. But more importantly, I'm relieved that the long-haired girl is finally wearing clothes. No surprise she's wearing a ninja cosplay again.
よく来た我がリミッターよ。今すぐに我の力を解放し、この右手のうずきを抑えなさい。はいはい、わかりました。
Long hair touches the arm of the short-haired girl.
これよ、これこそ我の力よ。
We're not banging the crazy one, folks. We're going for big tits.
真の力を取り戻した我には敵なし。この空間の支配者たる貴様でもね。
Alright, I'm gonna go call the cops. Huh?
お騒がせしてしまってすみません。まずは自己紹介からしましょうか。私は桔梗と言いまして、職業は忍者です。それでこっちが我は黒き打天使忍者ブラックベルよ。この子は私と同じく忍者のスズランと言います。
So, the one who greeted me naked at the front door is Kikyo, and this pitiful seeming one is Suzuran? Suzura-san and Kikyo-san, got it. I'm trying to understand what's going on here, so would you mind if I ask some questions?
はい、どうぞ。
First of all, when you're saying you're ninja, is that some cosplay bit or of yours or something?
いいえ、私たちは本物の忍者ですよ。
Real ninja. Ah, crap. Just when I started to think calmly, I can feel my brain getting confused again. Could it be that I'm driven to insanity through exhaustion? If I'm actually having delusions, it might be better to think that it is from exhaustion.
信じられないのも無理はないわね。邪眼の使い手でありながら右手に力を封印している忍者なんて我だけだもの。
Don't you try that shit, I've seen Yu Yu Hakusho. You're not Hiei. No, that's not the part that I'm having trouble believing.
あまり強い言葉を使わない方がいいわ。弱く見えるわよ。
I can't tell if she's playing a character or if she's being serious either way. I think it's better not to touch on the subject. Even if you're a ninja, what exactly are you doing in my room?
それはですね。
Get out.
これも信じられないと思うけど、人間界と天界の戦いが始まるからよ。
You mute. Big tits. You explain it without her. Sorry?
我々は戦いに備えて拠点を作らないといけないの。そこで貴様の部屋が選ばれたっていうわけね。
Sorry, I really don't get it.
この部屋は今日から我々の占領下に置かれたっていうことよ。
What the hell are these girls saying? I'm just going to call the police. Oh my god, finally.
警察、なんでそんなの呼ぶ必要があるのよ。
How'd you get in my house? What do you expect? You snuck into my house without permission, do as you please, and now make it even worse. You claim you're going to occupy my room. I dial 911 on my phone.
ちょっと待って、ストップ
What is it?
今のはジョーク、そう、冗談なの。
That was supposed to be a joke. So then, what are your real jobs?
もちの論でいいじゃよ。
I really should call the police.
ちゃんと話聞いてよ。全部話すから警察だけはダメ。
Jesus. Cut glass with that voice. Suzerain starts to cry and clings on to me. Not having much choice, I lay my phone on the table for now. Alright then, give me a good reason why I shouldn't call the police.
結局どうしよう。そうですね。どこから説明しましょうか。
Kikyo folds her arms and lets out a pensive By looking at the two of them, it seems to me that this Kikyo is the more reliable one. Despite the unfortunate naked disaster which just took place, she seems to have a lot more common sense than Suzerain. So the only choice is to let Kikyo explain everything.
全部話すって言ってしまいましたし、まずは私たちの3サイズから。
Throw Suzerain out the window and keep this one. She's dumb. Apparently she doesn't have much common sense as I originally assumed.
そんなこと教えなくていいわよ。そうですか。それじゃあ今日のすずちゃんの下着は白。
Throw the other one out the window and keep the stupid one.
なんてこと暴露してるのよ。これも違いましたか。男性の方が知りたい情報なんてこれぐらいしか。あ、ちなみに私は黒です。
I don't really care either way about that. That body of hers in black panties, huh? Especially after seeing her naked. When I imagine Kikyo wearing black panties, all I can manage to do is swallow the huge lump that formed in my throat.
何考えてるのよ。
You know exactly what I'm imagining. Nothing. When I snap out of it, I see Suzerain's face looming in front of mine.
ふーん。
Don't make me get the Linkara meme. I take a step back as Suzerain sizes me up with a suspicious stare. In an attempt to escape her gaze, I throw out another question. Why did you come to Akihabara in the first place?
この町へ来たのは任務のためなんです。
A mission? You're not going to start talking about the dark fallen angel ninja or whatever again, are you?
よくわかってるじゃない。そうよ。我々は。
Out the window.
すずちゃん。すみません。
Suzerain shrinks back at the simple act as Kikyo stating her name. I'm starting to get an idea for the relationship between these two girls.
それで任務のことですが、詳細についてはお話できません。
Right, calling 911 in 3, 2. Then forget about the mission. What are you doing in my home?
任務を遂行するための隠れ家として立地条件が良かったからですね。
So you came in without permission.
ちゃんと外から人がいるか確認したわよ。
That's still not a good reason to barge in without asking.
本当は屋根裏をこっそり借りようって思ってたの。
I wondered about that.
住人の方のことを調べていたらあなたの部屋だって分かったんです。
Saying this, Kikyo lays something on the table and I can see that it's a passport I made a few years ago in order to travel. That makes sense. There's definitely a photo of me in the passport.
この際黙って屋根裏に住み着くのではなく、ちゃんと住人の方に許可を取ってから住み着こうという話になって。
And yet you went ahead and used the shower and treated my room like it was your home anyway.
それは、そうですよ。私たちにも準備がありますから。
Prepared? Prepared for what?
何の準備って？ 居候のお礼は体でしろ
Alright.
って言われてしまうかもしれないじゃないですか。
This is how this works. We throw crazy bitch outside and you get on the bed. Let's go. You can stay. The other one's gotta clean. How can you think that? Forget it. I'm calling the police. The craziest things out of these girls' mouths. It's enough to make me want to call the police after all.
あんたそんなつもりだったの？
Are you stupid? Of course I'm not actually going to. Suzerain turns her face away from me with a suspicious expression, as if to say I wonder about that. I'll try to forget about all the suspicion on my character that are being thrown my direction for now. This is a question that I have to get out of the way before anything else. Are you two really ninjas?
はい、本物ですよ。
Then why is the other one crazy? An immediate answer.
でも信じられない気持ちもわかります。
Then show me some proof that you're real ninjas.
証拠ですか。そうですね。水遁の術で部屋を水浸しにしてあげたらいいんじゃない？
I'm throwing you right out the goddamn window if you don't stop. Shut up, you. You're not allowed to speak anymore. How dare you treat someone's home like that?
だってちょっとした術じゃ納得しないでしょ。
Well, not if it's something boring or hard to notice. Or something that anyone, not just a ninja, could do.
それなら変化の術とかどうでしょう？
The art of transformation? Is that like transforming into an animal or a different person?
いいんじゃない？それだったらわかりやすいし。
Sure, if you can do that, then go ahead.
決まりですね。それじゃあすずちゃんやりますよ。
Saying this, the two girls link hands together and close their eyes.
忍法変化の術。
What? Along with a sudden boom, my vision obscured by something like smoke-like. The appearance of the two girls when the smoke finally clears is... Got a thumbnail, folks. How am I supposed to react to this situation? This is cosplay, right? The two of them are now dressed with what looks like bikinis made of leather, along with cat paw mittens. Honestly, it's difficult to find an appropriate expression for this. With this being the only thought in my brain right now, their transformation appears to be nothing more than an extremely revealing cosplay to me right now. I feel bad admitting this when they're looking so smug, but this really does seem like nothing but cosplay to me. What cosplay is that?
コスプレ？なんでこんな格好になってるのよ！
Even the girls themselves aren't aware of their own transformation. So how exactly did you assume that this would prove that you're ninjas?
知らないわよ。桔梗、これどういうわけ？どうって、これが変化の術です。にゃん。
I see. What's up with the force meow? She stuck at the end of her sentence. Well, that makes sense. Even if this is your transformation art, it would be impossible to change into something other than a person. Secretly, I'd be expecting they would transform into something cool like a dragon or a wolf. Actually, even without the cool factor, I hope they would be at least to disguise themselves as a cabinet or an appliance or whatever.
あんた勘違いしてるでしょ。
You people suck at your job, got it.
こんなの変化の術じゃないから。普通ならもっとこうバチバチのバーンって感じでかっこいい竜とかになれるの。
You stay out of my brain. Nothing you're saying makes any sense. I get the part about transforming into a dragon, but what's the whole ta-da part?
桔梗、ここで警察なんか呼ばれたら台無しでしょ。しっかりしなさいよ。大丈夫ですよ。耳だけはちゃんと化けてますから。そうなの？それならいいわね。
You're joking, right? What does she mean that only their ears transform? Why would they do such a half-baked transformation?
ほらほら、早く耳を触りなさいよ。
Suzu and Kikyo both lean towards me. Hey, don't get so close to me.
何言ってんのよ。近づかないと触れないでしょ。
That may be true, but the two of them are practically shoving themselves against me in an effort to make me touch their ears. As they do, I feel the soft things being pushed against me, and with a sweet smell wafting from their bodies, any wealth of any healthy thinking is quickly prohibited. I lay my hands on them at this point, and it might just drive me mad. The girls are both naturally attractive, and I can't deny their cuteness either. Honestly, I'm having trouble knowing where to look, and I wish they'd stop thrusting their bodies against me like this. Fine, I recognize that you're both ninjas, so give me some space.
はあ？あんた触ってないでしょ。それで認められても柵なの。
Right out the window with you, cat. I told you.
すずちゃん、あんまり暴れるとあんなことやこんなことをされちゃいますよ。あんなことやこんなこと？何よそれ。それはですね。
After being scolded by Kikyo, Suzu's face suddenly flushes red. Then, before Kikyo can even finish her sentence, she lands a punch right on my face. What? Ow! I'm going to call the cops now. Curled up in pain with my face clutched in my hands, there are furious words I hear from above my head. Wait, what? What are you talking about? When I look up, I see Suzerain and Kikyo have both undone the transformation and are back to their ninja getup looming over me. Kikyo is simply grinning unaffectedly, while Suzerain, on the other hand, looks really pissed.
私が近づいたのをいいことに押し倒してあれよこれよとエッチなことをするつもりだったんでしょ。
Did you crazy? I wouldn't do that.
どうだかね。
Obviously I wouldn't. First off, I'm an average guy, aren't I? If I were up against two ninjas, I wouldn't have a chance.
確かに一理あるわね。でもそうやって油断させておいて。
That's not gonna happen.
どうかしらね。それより本当に信じてくれたの？
Hell no. Bet you two are ninjas? Yeah, I guess I believe you. After seeing the ears on there, you know what? We'll save it here. So if you guys want to, well, you guys will be seeing. No, you stop that. Man, you are a finicky little game. All right, so thanks for joining me, guys. Have a fantastic day or night. Thank you for supporting. You can support on Patreon, Subscribe Store, or here on YouTube under membership. You guys are awesome as always. Don't forget to check out my other channel, Simply Pure. Have a great day, guys. Bye.